Beast Mode with the Haven family, and I want to do a Flash Feud video for you guys about different ways you could set up your roster and lineup that you still want to go for speed always, but you also still want to score points. And a lot of the times, if we have like a bunch of specific cards we have to use, a lot of people will use like their one strongest card and a bunch of fodder, or if you have the like specific number of victories to do. And I did that for a little while, but I always feel like we're building up our roster for a reason to use these cards, and we only get the Feud twice a month. And I like to mix it up a little bit. I don't want to just go in there and hit the same buttons with the same guy over and over again because it gets really dull. So this is the first female Flash Feud of the weekend, and I'm going to go through my lineup and show you how I have it set up and why I have it set up that way. We had very minimal wins to get with certain characters, so I started off with Carrie and Tech Becky, and I got those wins done, so I took them out, and now I'm trying to finish my Bella, so she's in one of my spots. So you always want to look at your lane bonuses. So this middle lane, you're getting 100% multiply gems and 50 to blast. So I have China in there, and China has a multiply gem set up, so you can actually use that, but I like to go with like Old Faithful, the black, purple. This one right here, and she's 5-star silver, so I know she's gonna do pretty good. Her moves like are really strong. We get through them. I ended up putting a Hall of Fame Godfather on for her because she breaks an extra purple, black. Excuse me. You break an extra black gem because I was always finishing one short to reload the second black, so that's what I did. And I run double MP trainer so that purple starts turn 1. So I know I'm going to be fine with that card. And then in the middle, it was a showboat, so I ran Naomi. And she's got this setup. So as long as you have Rikishi on there, every single turn you're going to be getting off this finisher. And I threw a strap on her. So the finisher ends up about 240k, I believe, with protect gems out there. So you just want to stack your yellow moves, and Rikishi, he's going to give you that extra match. That's going to load that finisher every single turn. And I just threw him on because he gives you a little bit buff to the protect gems. So she's not going to face like my strongest cards. I try to throw in like a bunch of like my top cards, obviously, but then some lower ones that can beat the higher ones if they need to, especially with lane bonuses. So like Bianca, if you watch my video on her, I run her red, black with the 5-star finisher, or 5-star black move, but in this feud, I'm running her with the finisher because she's getting 100% to the multiply gems. And you're going to see what I mean when we actually go through a feud. So I use this finisher instead of this black on the bottom. And then if you run her with Batista and Sting, she's turn 1 no matter what, even with the minus perks. And then I stack up her red moves. I have a video out on her as well. So on the bottom, I don't really worry too much about the bonus down there. As soon as I finish the bonuses for Bella, I'm going to take her out. So she's just in there with whatever moves I thought might get through a match. Charlotte's my big horse. She's beating all my 5-star silvers. I don't really put China up against the 5-star silver because sometimes it turns into like a turn 3 or turn 2 situation. Charlotte just gets through them. And she's running double MP trainer, so all the moves start full. And then I have Wendy. She's only 4-star silver, but if you run her double MP trainer also, you lose some black gems, but I get them back with Hogan and Bella. So she gets enough out there, and she still hits for like 500k turn 1. Oh my gosh, she's good. I wish I had tokens. I'd build her up. And then Asuka's in there because I'm trying to face some fodders. If I had somebody lower, I'd put them in. If I had like a 10k or something I could stick in down there, but she's my lowest out of those cards. And then up here, if I could put somebody like super low, you know what, I can. Here, let's just throw in Lacey, 5k. Awesome, let's save that. So now we're gonna go through a feud, and I'm gonna show you like how I try to set it up. let's go in first so people know that I'm in there because I'm running a pretty high roster. I don't want to join somebody that's at like 30K talent when I'm sitting here at 95K talent, even though I know I'm going to be pretty quick. Ooh, I got to heal. They're running as a team, okay. Okay, so now my partner has a choice to either wait until I'm in. All right, I'm with Greg. This guy is fast. He's like the fastest feuder in Haven. And he's only running 3, so I'm really going to have to step up my game right now. So, right off the bat, I know Charlotte's my best card, and I may even use a prop in this one because I don't want to have Bray waiting on me. But I want to show you Bray. I don't even think he just messaged me. I don't think he's even fighting. I think he's busy. Yeah, I don't think he was going to play the first feud, if at all. Or not much, I mean. But he's usually like right up there at the top. I've had quite a few issues with searching today. A lot of people have. Like, we've been getting up to like 3, 4, 5 minutes getting kicked out. It's been going on all feud. So I guess I'm just gonna have to talk for a minute. Keep you guys entertained. I don't like going in with one strong card and all fodders because it just bores the heck out of me. I end up falling asleep or just not wanting to play, even though, say you have to do like 200 matches for points for the feud contest. Like, I still want to use the cards that I spent, time and have fun with them. Just so, if you're gonna do that though, have like your one guy that can take care of everybody, like a Lee or a Ford. But then throw in like a 5-star bronze that can beat another 5-star bronze turn 1. Like, you don't have to go with a crazy high roster all of the time, but you could still go pretty high. Especially if you're throwing in like 2 or 3 fodders at like 1K talent. That's going to help you match against somebody that's going to be on the lower end. So here we go with this, man. 2 minutes. Unbelievable. It's been like this all day. And I didn't realize there was a side competition for this first Flash Feud. So the first like 3 hours in, I was like, how can I have not gone one more milestone up? And there's a side competition that you have to go in and claim. I'll show you guys what I mean as soon as we get out of this. So let's see who we're facing. So let's go here. We have 7 to beat. So the first thing I'm going to do is take out my strongest guys. So I'm going to put in Charlotte. And Charlotte is like the feud queen right now. Anybody under like 1.2 mil health, it just goes so quick. But because I'm with Bray right now, I might just prop my way through some of these, but we'll see how it goes if there's like a crazy 5 match sitting around. But our goal is to still be under like 12, maybe 15 minutes at the most. Come on, let me select. There you go. So let's see. If you watch the video, you know that you're looking for a 3 and a 5 break with her. So let's see. This is a good spot right here. The animation on this move is a little bit frustrating. Hopefully, if that red bounces in and it cascades, I'm just going to move on to the next match with a prop. Her moves aren't even ready. Let's just hit this and hope we hit her hard enough. This should be good. See what I mean by 1.2 mil? It's anybody, you only have to set up 1-3 match if they have 1.2 mil or less, and you can take care of them with Charlotte. And I don't even have the 200% metal on her yet. I can't wait to get it. Hopefully this weekend. I haven't had much luck. I've only picked up 2 of those so far. I have red and black. So there you go. And then now that she's so good, so fast, and set up really good, any 5-star silver that I have, I'm going to use right now. I'm not going to worry about those extra bonuses because you're still wanting speed. So there you go. There's a Bailey. Let's take care of her. What's her HP? It was flashing. I couldn't really see it. speed is still key. So you could, even if you have 7 or 8 opponents, you can still just use your best guy. But you're also going to be able to use some of those other ones because you threw some fodder in there. Yeah, this one's going to be super, super fast too. Let's just do a 2 break. Or a 3 break, excuse me. There's a 2 break, nothing's breaking on 2. That's not going to cascade. There's no way a loot gem's going to drop in. 1 dropped in anyway. Go figure. So we're like 3 minutes in and we're finishing up our second match already. You want to average about 2 minutes with the loading screens and trying to get into the next match, about that. Yeah, see, so she's gone. I mean, Charlotte is fantastic. Once that 200% metal I get and I max it out, everybody up to like 1.5 mil, you're going to just have to make a 3 break and call it a day. She's so great. So now we're 2 in. Now we got 5-star bronzes. This is where I'll start using my other cards and playing around, because they'll be just as fast if you set them up right. So now we have a China, so we'll just use our China. No, you know what? Let's use our Bianca. Yeah. Because Bianca, with the lane bonus that we picked, she's going to do 200k with the red move, 200k with the red move, 100k from the finisher, so that gets you to 5, plus another 200k from the multiply gems. So she's going to do 700k. So she's going to 1-turn any 5-star bronze. That's why I save these cards for the 5-star bronzes. So there was a crit, and she can't block you, so. And then we'll throw these out. A little bit slow on the moves, but it is what it is. I'm not even going to worry about where I put them. And then this is a 90k finisher. Click that, done. So now we're through 3 matches in about 4.5 minutes. That's pretty good. So we still have to use China. And then if I don't have for my fodder people, like anybody low, I'll just keep using these cards. Like, I might only use 1 extra card in this whole thing, but it's not about those bonuses, the extra 20k for using a new card. It's about getting through the matches quick and getting on to the next brawl. Like, the faster you do that, the more yeah, see, Bray's not even, he's not even loading in. So we got to take care of 10 people in 20 minutes by ourselves. So she's at 800k. Let's use China. Just get her out of the way. Yeah, I think Bray was really busy this morning. It's a different time zone for him. But man, that guy is a good feuder. He's usually like number 1 in the entire game. If you pay attention on the portal, that guy is really, really good. Really fast. I learned a lot from him. And Stunner. Stunner's another great feuder. Guys taught me so much. So we're not going to be able to fill our black move, I don't think, because there's not enough on the board. So we might have to end up... Oh, okay, there was. What was that? She better not have her moves ready. Cool. So one thing about Mickey, her moves, I actually like to use her with the purple, because you could use double MP trainers and get it turn 1, and then use the finisher turn 1, and my finisher for Mickey is like, especially with the bonus right now, it's like 1 million. So now we're just trying to get to the pin. So pretty much you want to finish every time in like 2 minutes or less. Like, say your partner is done with their lane, and you still have 2 fights left, and you still have to use some bonus cards, and maybe it's like a 9k versus a 6k or 7k or something like that, talent-wise. Don't use your bonus guy, please. Just use your strongest, fastest guy. Get them done, get into the next feud. Because you're going to have those opportunities come up again, but you're going to score more points in a new brawl with both people going than you trying to get your 20k here or there. Alright, so let's see, like right now, I'm just going to switch back and get this thing over with. I'm not going to try to use a new card. I could use Naomi right now. I could use Hall of Fame Wendy right now. She would probably get enough damage in. But I just want to get to the next brawl. And I got to get 10 done in 20 minutes. So, every brawl is going to go different. They're not all going to be the same. I wish I didn't have to use this move, but my next move, the other blue, is only like 120k. And I might not do enough damage, even though she's a showboat. And I don't want her to have an opportunity to sub me turn 1. See how our sub's full? So I'm just going to just hit that. And then I had to do an extra 2 moves, but that's okay because it's safe. And now I just throw this out there and that's done. So that was the second, third time I'm not using this card. But that's fine. The name of the game is speed. You really want to get fast. So go in with 1 or 2 cards that you know can beat anybody at any time of any level, and then look at the other cards and see what you want to do with it. Alright, how much time do we have left? I know we have quite a few matches left to do, and he's going to have his 3 strongest left to fight. I got to beat for him. Alright, now we're going up against that. She's 400k. Now this is when I can say, alright, I can take a break from them and roll out her. And I have the minus black and yellow prop just in case, because I know she's probably going to stun me turn 1. So that's just in my back pocket. That's most of the times I use those props. Isn't like when I'm facing somebody else's number 1. It's like when I'm just trying to get through a match or something. Just trying to get through something. You have to make 3 breaks with the black gems for this, and then you can hit the finisher. And there's not a ton of blacks right now. This isn't like the coolest setup for her. Now the extra blacks they're not going to get broken. Hopefully nothing cascades. Hit your finisher. Move on. Wendy's so strong. She can hit like 1-2 mil sometimes on turn 1. That might not be enough. Sheesh. I get stunned, I'm going to be very upset with myself. Damn. I am going to get stunned. Alright, so let me show you what I do when this happens. Watch this. If you know your partner's waiting for you, I screwed up. That was my fault. Just quit. Just quit. Don't sit there through a stun that's going to take her 3 minutes, 4 minutes to beat me. Spend the 20 health packs. Don't waste your time, your partner's time. I mean, that was kind of my own fault. I had no business going into that match with her. Because she wasn't going to do enough damage. I actually did think she was, but there wasn't enough blacks on the board, you know what I mean? So now I can just be like, alright, well, she's almost dead. Now I'll just use Naomi and I'll get my first time points with her. We just saved ourselves like 3 minutes by just quitting that match. You know, just spend the health packs. They come so easily in this game right now. Let's see. As long as we don't cascade, we'll be good here. And even if we do, she won't get her stun off turn 1, and we'll just hit it next turn. So no matter what, this match is over. Alright. See, exactly what I said is going to happen. She's going to kick out, but she's going to hit her 1 turn. As long as it's not a 5 match, we're good. Hit our finisher. Move on. Now I know that because in the last match I knew her stun wasn't going to be ready. But had her stun been ready and I just messed up and she put me in the stun, guess what? I'm just going to quit again and leave. I mean, I'm doing it to myself, so why make your partner wait or you waste time over first aid kits that are just so easy to come by? You just want to get through these matches. You know, there's another thing that you should look out for. If you're playing with your partner and he's through 5 and you're still on your first 3. Let's see. Who else can I put in? I still have 1 more win with her. You know what? Let me do it. I think we have enough time to still beat Bray's 3. And I could just use a prop if I have to. If they're through 5 and you're still on your first 3 and you have a couple more left to do and they're considerably faster than you, don't re-engage. Let your partner jump in there. They're obviously going to get them done quicker than you, and move on that way. You don't always have to take everything. You're both gonna score more points if you let your partner take that in that situation, because he's gonna get you both to a new ball first, and you get to reuse your best guys again, if that makes sense. So now we need a quick yellow match to win this. Hopefully she leaves this one. Perfect. And then her, that's gonna end this match. Might have to use both. I don't have like a strap or anything set up for her. So we'll just hit, and we have protect gems out too. So we'll hit this, try to get a little bit of damage. She's a showboat, so we'll break some yellows. I'm trying to hurry up and rush right now because I still have his 3 to beat. So we're at 14 minutes. We're done with our side. And we had to fight, 7-8 guys? That's about the speed you're looking for. That's actually a little bit slow because I wasted a couple of minutes in that one match where I had to quit and go back in. So I would have been probably around 12 minutes. So yes, I went in with a higher roster, but as long as you're fighting the right people with the right people, you're gonna be fine, speed-wise. See how I got a bonus win for her? I think that was my last one. I have to check. I'll check as soon as we get into the next screen. I'm just really trying to hurry up. Okay, so now we have 5 minutes to get through 3 matches and some 5-star silvers. So now obviously I'm going to switch back over as fast as I can to my best card. And if I have to use a prop, I will. I'm not even going to look at her HP. Hopefully it's under 1.2. And Trish is one, the acro, she's one that she can make a match pretty dang long. She's got the low charge blues, and she starts cycling them. And before you know it, she's hitting her skip belt, and you're dead. She can beat you turn 1 really easily. Alright, so she's got that health left. Let's just set up our 5 match. I can't even, there's not even enough blue gems on the board. Yeah, I can't even set up my 5 match. So we're just going to take a 3. We're in a lot of hurry right now because we had to beat 10 guys in 20 minutes. So we'll take this, and then she's going to have 200k left. Oh, I really hate those. I'm not going to use a prop. I'd hate to use a blue prop over 100k HP. They're a lot harder to get than first aid kits, you know. Hopefully her pin's big enough. That should be fine. Okay. I don't mind spending some first aid kits, but when it comes to my props, man, that's gold. Alright, we got 4 minutes. We got 1 hard and 1 not so hard guy left. Let's see if we can do it. I didn't even look at the rest of this roster. And this guy usually has, he's usually got a pretty nice lineup. Yeah, see Lana? Okay. I'm going to have to use a prop on this if I hope to win the next 2 matches. Because Lana, she locks you into that 1 charge yellow that makes purples, and then she starts spamming her purples, and especially if she blocks me. I've been hit with a Lana. This feud, she hit me for 90k, and I couldn't get up. I was like, what? 90k? Oh, I literally couldn't get up. I can't use the 5 break where I want to either, and I'm in such a hurry. I have a feeling that I'm going to use a prop right now. Yeah, 2.5 minutes. We might have to use a blue prop. If I use this, Yeah, I'm gonna cascade those purples. Let's just do it and move on. Watch her block me, waste my prop. Alright, cool. See how I had to use that extra move? Now, if I took my 5 break and it didn't cascade, I would have been fine, but we're on such a time crunch that I just don't want to deal with it right now. We have 2 minutes left. So I think the fastest way I'm going to get through this next one... Oh, it's a 5-star bronze. I just need to do 3 moves with Charlotte. We'll be good. But we had 10 fights in 20 minutes. That's the time limit. And we got through them pretty good. And that was with us going into a wasted match and having to quit out. If I would have stayed in that match, I wouldn't have gotten through this. Not even close. That probably would have cost us a good 3 minutes. So if that ever happens to you guys, yes, it sucks. Just admit defeat and quit. Move on to the next one. Don't make your partner wait. Don't make you wait. You're actually costing yourself points when you're doing that over some first aid kits that are a dime a dozen. So there we have it. Not too bad. It took us 19 minutes to get through all 20 battles with things going wrong. So I also want to show you, there's a spot in this where you have to actually go claim. It's not usually here. For this particular feud, you have to go into the solo and claim. And I'd actually like to do one more with you guys, just to kind of give you an idea and a look at a second time through. So let's go to the thing, claim real quick. Alright, let's see our score real quick too. Let's see. How do we do? Yeah, 400K. Boom, 19 minutes with a mistake. So if you go into contests and go to the solo, you actually have to go into competitions and claim your points. Let's see how we're doing so far. Oh, we're ranked 8th, not bad. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. What do we get? Oh, you gotta be top 3 to get the card. What are you gonna do? There's some good names up there too. Alright, no worries. So, let's try one more.